Let's look at the slip stitch. Start off by securing your stitch with just a couple of knots or knotting off however you're used to. So I'm going to take a little bit of my interlining in this occasion and then just grab the very edge of my folded hem. Create my little loop and pop my needle through it. And then I'm going to tuck my thread tail into my hem. So when you are creating the slip stitch with interlining, you will glide your needle underneath the interlining. My hand is underneath to ensure I do not go through to the front facing fabric. At the point that my needle is popping up, it tends to be about 1 centimetre long. You are just going to grab the folded edge of your hem. We're using a contrast thread so it's nice and easy for you to see. At the point that that thread has come out of your hem, that is the point where your needle is going to go back into the interlining. So you can see it's in line with where the thread came out of the hem, and be sure to make sure your needle is always very close to the edge of the hem. The further over you come into the interlining, or the further you come over into the hem, the larger the stitch will be and the more obvious it will be. So again, my needle is gliding only under the interlining. As it's popping up, I'm just getting the very edge of the hem and I'm pulling my needle through. At that same point that the thread has come out, right next to the folded edge of the hem, that is where my needle goes straight back into the interlining, glides along for about 1 centimetre. As it's popping up, it's just grabbing the edge of the hem. And you will see, if I really carefully just pull the thread, even with an incredibly obvious contrasting thread, your stitches almost totally disappear. So that's how you sew a slip stitch with interlining. You'll now continue along your hem, and when you get to the end, you will secure your threads off exactly the same way as you started.